Okay, so welcome back everyone, my name's Alex and this is my second Pygame tutorial, and in this tutorial I'm just going to be explaining how to blit an image to the screen. Now last time we looked at the basic surface and how to create a basic surface. Now if you want to look at that, just go on my videos on YouTube, it'll be there somewhere. I'm hoping to create a playlist and so it'll be easier so you can go from 1 to 2 without having to, go out onto the video screen and then go to the next one. So let's get started. So the first thing you're going to want to do is to load the image, or to create a variable that will load the image. So I'll create a variable called GameImage, and what I'm going to set this equal to is pygame.image.load. Now this thing, in the open brackets, you'll need to type in the name of the image you want to blit to the screen. So the image that I want to blit is tutorial.jpg. Now when you type .jpg. Now when you type this, or if it's JPEG, don't type JPEG, just type in JPG, type in the exact name of the file including the extension. So if it was a PNG, you type in tutorial.png, either GIF you type in tutorial.gif I think, and then you close this. And then what the other important thing to note is that for this to work, for the image to load, you have to have the image in the same folder as the file that you're blending it to, that you're blitting it to. So if it's not in the same folder, then it won't recognize it and it won't print out the image and it'll just give an error. I've just printed my files are just in the desktop. Actually, that's a good point actually, because I think this file's in the new folder. So actually I'll test mine, and if it's wrong then I'll give you the error and show you the evidence. So the next thing to do is blit it. So to blit it, you get the name of the variable that you use to set up the screen. So mine's equals screen. So what I do is I do screen.blit, which blits it, and then I type in open bracket and then I type in GameImage, because this is what I want to blit to the screen. And then another important point is type in a comma and then type in another open bracket, and then this 0.0 is where we want to start on the X and Y position of the screen. So if you wanted the image to start at 50 pixels wide or 50 pixels in from the left, we type in 50 there, but I want the image to start from the top left corner, so I'm going to leave that as 0.0. So then two close brackets, and the last thing to do is pygame.display.update. Now the basic way to describe that is just that it updates the screen, and that's basically what it does. So hopefully this will work, and yep, that'll work. So this is an image that I created earlier in Photoshop. It's an actual start screen for a game that I'm creating, for another game that I'm creating in Pygame actually. So I might actually do a tutorial on how I created that, because I think it looks quite nice with the swirling blue circles. Because in my honest opinion, I don't know how I created it. I was in Photoshop one day, and I'm just messing around with the filters and buttons, and I just got that, and I thought, oh, that's beautiful, that does. Well, that's why I like Photoshop, because I'm such a crap drawer in real life that Photoshop allows me to be creative in terms of art. But yeah, I'll go through the code once again. Actually, I'll comment it out. So the pygame.image.load just loads the image. So set variable to function pygame.image.load, which loads image to Pygame. Now remember, you need it in the parentheses. You'll need the exact name of the file as well as the file extension, i.e. what the file type is, or what and then you'll need the picture file or the image to be in the same folder as the file you're working on in. And then screen.blit, blits screen, i.e. prints it, prints to screen, prints image to screen. 0.0 means start image from top left. So if we wanted the image to start at 50 pixels down, we'd do 0, then change the second 0 to 50. So I'll see if I can, well, hopefully this is right. Yep, see what I mean? It's gone 50 pixels down, and if you wanted it 50 pixels from the left, we type in 50/50. So I'll show you that again. So it's 50 pixels down, 50 pixels across. See, it started at 50 pixels from there, 50 pixels from there. So there we go. And then this updates screen. There is a more complicated way to explain pygame.display.update, but it's to do with frames and, you know, updating every time an event continues or stops. Updates the screen every frame or whatever. So yeah, so that's the way in how to just split a basic image. The next tutorial I might explain how to add events to it. So that would be creating while loops, actually moving an object or moving an image with the keyboard buttons, which is quite cool. You can also move with the mouse button, since I'm working with a laptop, it's easier to work with the key buttons. But yeah, once again, I hope you found this video informative and hope you learned something from it. I will post the code in the description like I did last time. If you think I can improve or something, improve the video like effects, or just like explain it better, then just put it in the comments, because I don't mind constructive criticism. As long as you're not taking the piss out of me or calling me fat or cheating my voice or something, I don't care. As long as it's constructive criticism, then whatever, I don't care. But yeah, anyway, thanks a lot for watching. See ya, bye.